Hello and welcome to this segment of Is It Worth It? Where I review a movie and I tell you if I think it's worth seeing in theater at full price, a discounted theater, or rented, or it's not worth it at all. Today's review is Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. Before we get into this review, I just want to give you a brief history or brief review of what I thought of Man of Steel, since this is a continuation of that and it is in the same universe now. I thought Man of Steel was just alright. I was leaning a little bit towards more the negative end of the scale for me than the positive. My main problem is just way too much action scenes and not enough character build up, and Henry Cavill wasn't able to really sell me on the idea of the dual identities like Christopher Reeve did back in the 70s and 80s. And some of the other aspects I didn't like about Man of Steel was just some of the dumb logic in there. Like the death of Jonathan Kent. I mean, they missed the point of him dying. And then the Kryptonians want to turn Earth into another Krypton and turn them losing their powers because it's just like Krypton. Come on. Really? So when Batman v Superman was announced, I wasn't all that hyped for it. And I'm a Batman fan, but that's not enough to get me hyped for a movie. No, each movie has to earn it. You can't just slap Batman in there and have me go, ha, yay! You have to prove yourself, I guess, to me, every time. I mean, the Dark Knight trilogy was able to do that, and sadly say this didn't do it for me. But before we get to the negatives that I have about this movie, let's get to some positives. The movie looked nice in some spots, like cinematography wise, it looked nice and the visuals were nice. I thought Ben Affleck's portrayal of Batman and Bruce Wayne was pretty decent for the most part, even though the characterization of Batman and Bruce Wayne were off to me. I wasn't one of those people who were against Ben Affleck portraying Batman. My main problem was I felt like they were forcing Batman into the series because Man of Steel got average reviews, and I think it was an attempt to get more people in and ride the coattails of the Dark Knight trilogy, which I think, honestly, that's what they were doing. Trying to get more people into the theaters just because they threw Batman in there. And he felt pretty forced in there. The acting all around was actually decent. Like I said, when I talked about Man of Steel, Henry Cavill, he does a good job as the Superman aspect, but as the Clark Kent, he still doesn't sell me as selling the two dual identities, which is important for that character. The only actor I really any issues with was Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. I just can't see him playing this evil genius and have him looking that young. I mean, he should be a little older. You should have got an older actor to play him, or older looking actor. I know he's roughly the same age as Henry Cavill, who plays Superman, but how they look is too different. I mean, Henry looks older, and Eisenberg looks younger, and looks like he should be still playing like a college student. That's the only really casting issue I had. Now on to some negatives. The movie's really slow moving, which I was actually surprised for a Zack Snyder film being that slow. A lot of the action scenes didn't happen until end of second act and the third act, when Batman and Superman finally go after one each other, which I was surprised. Have almost no action scenes for 2/3 of the movie. Now that's not saying their warning either was very short. Like introducing Batman kind of, and maybe one or two little snippets here and there, which when we did get some action scenes, either they were shot way too close or cut too fast. So it was hard to tell what's going on in some scenes. Not all of the action scenes or all of the part of the action was like that, but some parts were, and it made it hard to tell what exactly was going on. So I'll move on to some of the bigger issues I had. First off, the motivations for Superman and Batman to fight one another was really stupid. They should have come up with a better reason for these two superheroes to fight. And the logic on some of the characters was also really dumb. And another main issue I had is them cramming a lot of Justice League build up in their movie. It's like, really, DC, you didn't see what people had a problem with in Iron Man 2, with them cramming a lot of Avengers build up in there that you could not do in this film? No. They had a lot of build up. It's like, really, if I want to watch a Justice League movie, I'll wait until that movie comes out. Let's just keep this movie simple to the point. No. I'm not saying they should just have 2 hours of Batman and Superman fighting each other, but come on, let's stay focused on what we're doing here. And then I'll use it to build some of these characters up better than you did. A character gets information through a dream, and there's no explanation how he was able to come with that conclusion at all, because there's no, like, he didn't read something, was able to piece it together in his dream. He just has his dream and gets this information. It's like, really, unless your movie's like Inception, your characters should not be getting information through a dream without any previous build up, like reading a file. You know what I mean. Hopefully. And I'm not trying to be, overly mean about this movie. Just, it has issues, and these issues need to be looked at and fixed for future installments, because they are trying to build a universe like Marvel. So for my final rating on this, I say it's worth watching on home video, just because they are trying to build up a bigger universe. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, have a nice day. Hello there, and welcome to this segment of Is It Worth It? Today's review is Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. Alright. Why am I talking this whistly voice? It sounds like I've been smoking for the whole of my life. Sounds like I should have a device right here talking for me. Yes, indeed.